most Nigerian football lovers might probably relate to the story I'm about to tell now. I remember when I was younger, within the age of 16, 17 years old, Champions League nights, the features usually around 8:30, 9 p.m. Now, what story do you come up with or excuse do you come up with to tell your Nigerian dad you're leaving the house by that time of the night for? That you're going to watch Champions League night football? How dare you? So my saving grace then was that we lived in a two-story building where my dad and my mom stayed in the last floor. My sisters occupied the middle flat, and then me and my cousin we stayed downstairs. So what we usually do is wait for them to go to their respective apartment, and then we plan our escape. And then another hurdle is that my dad is the one that locks the gate. So whenever he locks the gate, he goes upstairs with the key. So how do we leave the house? That's where miracle comes in. We had a red tank just close to the fence, very close to the fence, correctly positioned that we climb and then scale through the fence. And then when we now get to the viewing center, you will see other kids within the same age range there. You will be wondering, how did all these people come here? Did they come out here with their parents' permission, or they came out through the illegal means like we did? Well, only them can answer. Then after the match, the problem now is that going back home, there's this long route which is safer. It's midnight almost, so it's not actually safe, but that's the safest way back home. Or we follow the shorter one through the bush. There is just a small pathway through that bush, but within 5 minutes we are home. Follow that one or follow the wrong route. But usually, we follow the long route so that we can get home. We don't, most time we don't even consider that anybody can be hiding inside that bush, kidnappers, robbers. God found a way of protecting us. And then when we now get home, another hurdle is now, getting back into the house. God still did his thing again. There was this empty land just, behind our fence with an orange tree just correctly positioned to that where that particular tank is, but this one outside. So we climbed that orange tree, jump on top of the tank, on the fence, jump down to the tank, and then back into the house. I'm sure if you probably tell my dad this was what I was doing at that age, he will never believe it. He'll tell you, no, it's a lie. I'm the one that locked this gate. There's no way this boy would have been able to do this. But these were the things we were doing to watch football. Damn. What's your story?